Good morning, friends. Well, papers have covered the Mizoram elections as well as kind of done I would say, uh, a postmortem of what could have happened, what should have happened, what are the possibilities of the individuals becoming chief minister, and so on. But I was looking for some insights and probably some article which will give an insight into as to what will happen in 2024, because everybody pitted this as the same finals. Now goalposts have changed. Somebody has said that no, there are these are different elections. These are assembly elections, and 2024 will be a general election. So you can't compare. So will Lok Sabha 2024 elections uh, actually redefine India? Uh, well, every election to the Lok Sabha is critical and crucial, but some of them in the past have determined the path India will take, uh, and will follow, and what will be its repercussions or the positive and negatives. Similarly, the 2024 Lok Sabha elections are bound to change the path of India as a country, its economy, and a significant player in the global politics. Why I say so? Simply because over the last many years we have created, or the past 2 decades, I would say, India has gained a prominence in geopolitics, in economy, uh, uh, or I would say enhanced from whatever position it held in the global arena. No doubt, it has emerged as a significant player in the global politics also, as well as in the global economy. I mean, look at the way India plays a critical role in countries like Africa, in Middle East to some extent, in terms of the human resource it provides. So there is a lot which India contributes in terms of economy. The result of the 5 assembly elections are now behind us. They have taught a few important lessons and reiterated some basics that every political party and politician and the voter must always remember. And for politicians, they need to respect certain things. First, never underestimate the ability of the voter to decide what is best for them. They are like consumers in a shop. They know what, from whom, and at what prices they need to buy whatever they wish to buy. So if this clarity is there among the politicians, we will see a kind of positivity which will emerge in the way elections are held in India. Second, treat everyone in the ecosystem with respect. Whether opposition, whether the voter, whether the election commission, everybody involved. Uh, Another thing, negativity is not pleasant. I mean, if you have a problem with certain things, go out and try to find a solution, and then we can take it forward. Because sometimes it reflects what the individual is capable of doing or not doing. I wouldn't say a weakness or a strength or whatever it is, but it does reflect in terms of what an individual can deliver, and this weighs heavily in the minds of a voter. I mean, that's what has come out very clearly in the assembly poll results. uh, since the mandate will ultimately govern the country, I mean 2024 elections, the people will eventually ask those governments that work against the mandate to make way for others. I mean, let's be clear on that. If a government has been working against the mandate which it has been given, or which it sought and has been accepted by the people, and if it doesn't deliver, they will have to make way for others. Political leaders need to understand that they are given the responsibility of the people in democracy for a limited period. Time and again, politicians seem to forget this truth, and this makes a lot of problem. And you know, one cannot take it everything for granted. So renewal of that will happen, in 2024 for the BJP government. And remember, whatever happens, it's very important for the democracy to survive in India. The 2024 Lok Sabha elections will test the anti-incumbency factor of the BJP, no doubt, and also the popularity of the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi. The latest assembly elections indicate that he remains the popular political leader. But everything has a shelf life and nothing is permanent. And I'm sure even Mr. Modi is aware of it. So, the question that the voters of India should start asking now is, who can lead India post 2024? The country has no shortage of young politicians who are dynamic, mature, and can carry a team that has seniors and youths both. I mean, all the political parties have the ability, and I'm sure uh, all of them can lead India. India will need leadership to help withstand the predicted, global economic volatility in the next few years. That's very important. The country would require the right balance for a population seeking employment, and the advent of technologies like AI and others. So it has to be, balancing both. It cannot just say, okay, we will have technology and then, go on, not concerned about the employment issues which will come. Same way, the social engineering can throw up more challenges than the country already faces, but it is a necessity. The BJP and the opposition have two different approaches to meet these challenges: caste census uh, or feeding the poor, uh, and not offering adequate employment to those poor can both misfire, not only in the on the political parties championing them respectively, but also it will be detrimental to the country's progress in future. Analysts and political experts have cautioned that any strategy used to gain or retain political power can be detrimental to India's social and economic fabric. This is important, and people would need to look into this very closely. I agree that the temptation of plucking a low fruit hanging to make a quick political gain is far stronger than biting the bullet to help the economy and country in the long run. I mean, that would take some seriously unpopular and unpopular, I would say, maybe politically incorrect decisions, but economically correct decisions. But is the government willing to do that, or is it going to continue to giving doling out freebies and not work towards developing the economy? It can be a major problem for the generations to come, and I'm sure the people in the government, as well as the think tanks which uh, kind of decides India's economy, as well as help in finalizing the budget, are aware of this. It may seem easy for the BJP to retain power at the center in the 2024 elections at this moment, especially after the thumping and resounding victory in the recent assembly elections. I mean, it's very natural that they would be they would tend to believe that they can win the 2024. However, The BJP will have to walk the talk of taking every Indian into the future with respect and dignity. The opposition parties and under the banner of India coalition have their work cut out. To begin with, they all need to stand with Congress despite the rough shoulder some of its partners received in the five state assembly election. I mean, this is first thing which they need to do if we need to have some, a good opposition. However, more important than seat sharing and other logistics, the immediate requirement is more dialogue and discussion. It will not be easy, but that's the dynamic of a coalition. India ultimately needs good governance and a strong opposition. And believe me, it's very, very important for the democracy. The 2024 elections will allow the voters and political parties to prepare India for 2024 and beyond, and that's going to be important. Uh, it's going to be a challenge, but I'm sure India and the Indian political system is capable of handling this situation. Friends, good day. Look forward to meeting you in another video. Till then, goodbye and take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.